Hello everyone, so just getting myself organized here with a Dollarama haul. I am going to share with you a few books that I had purchased on a previous walkthrough. I don't even think I filmed that day. It was like literally I ran into Dollarama and ran out, and as I was running in with the kids to get something, they don't have as much patience these days to hang out with me. When they were younger, I felt like I could shop, film, share with you guys, and they were fine with it. Now they're over it. I think they're just like, Mom, why are you always sharing finds with everyone? So they don't have the patience with me anymore. So literally when they want to go in for something, it's like we're going in for them and then coming out. I don't know if anyone else goes through that, but I mean, it's normal. They're 12 and going on 15, so they don't want to hang out at Dollarama. That's Mom's cool spot. I wanted to share with you a few books that I had picked up when they were going to get a treat. I ran over to the book aisle and just took a look because I thought, you know what? I have enough books, but I can always add a new one for the summer or something. And I'm a huge reader, and it's not that I'm a fan, I just really enjoy reading books on World War II. So when these caught my attention, and an author caught my attention because I had read, what was it? A Home for Unwanted Girls, I believe. Don't quote me on that one. I will look it up and then I'll put it on the screen. Being about World War II is We Must Be Brave, and I don't want to mess up the author's name, but Francis. These are $3 at Dollarama and at Indigo, and it's locally available for 17, no, that's US, 23 Canadian dollars. So there's that. If you have any book recommendations, if you have found anything that you have absolutely loved reading from Dollarama, let me know. I can't even buy used books for this price, and Dollar Tree currently has some really great selections in the book aisle and also in their front bins. So if you are looking to add something to your summer collection to read or whatever, just pop in, because you will find the books are $1.50 at Dollar Tree, and then the books tend to be $3 at Dollarama. I think things have just increased to $5 for certain items at Dollarama, but so far I've been lucky enough to find the books still for $3. They'll probably go up to $4. This one, The Light After the War, Anita Abril. I'm not sure. I've never heard of this author. I've never heard of the other author. However, I have heard of this one. Here, actually, you know what? The Home for Unwanted Girls. I wasn't making it up. Joanna Goodman. Loved her book, based on true stories of things that had happened in Canada. This one is called The Forgotten Daughter, and so when I saw her name, I just assumed it was going to be a good read. I really enjoyed her style of writing, so here we are. I got 3 books. I wanted to share. That was like just a random in and out, and I did. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, I tend to find, if I find little snippets and things and I don't have time to film like a full shop, because you know that takes a little bit more time, then I'll post a quick glimpse into those things on those channels, on those social media platforms, because they kind of allow for a quicker okay, so getting into some really amazing finds from Dollarama that I think you might be interested in are these Freeman Exfoliating Soap Infused Sponges. Even if they're just gifts, this is made by a brand company. I think I paid $2 each for them. You will easily pay anywhere between $6 to $10 anywhere else you find them. So if this is something that interests you and you like it, it smells like coffee. I can't smell it through the packaging. However, the young lady that was working there said these flew off the shelf as soon as they hit them. So they must be really good. They're reusable, and they're exfoliating sponges. I guess you can use them on your legs now in the summer and in your arms and stuff like that. You don't have to use it just for your face, just for your body. And be mindful of getting some of that dry skin off, and then replenishing with some good moisturizer and sunscreen and going out into the sun, because hopefully we can soak up some vitamin D over the coming months and it doesn't disappear on us too quickly. All right, I am completely obsessed with the blue and white prints this year. Speaking of which, you will see my Marshalls haul. I think I went a little overboard. But this was $4, and it's a really nice, much sturdier bowl than you would find at Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree ones are really flimsy, thin plastic. Good for the kids to have like some chips and they have their friends over and stuff. But this one at least is like nice and solid. If you want to put a salad or a cold salad, pasta, anything like that, you don't feel like it's going to fall apart on you when you pick it up and share it with someone. So $4 for this really lovely print. Then they had matching melamine. This is all melamine, so no ceramic. Don't have to worry if it's outside on the patio and it falls. It's not going to be shattered ceramic, and you know, the little ones stepping on something. I find that I feel more confident having or comfortable having things like this outside on the patio. So there was these plates here were $1.50 each. There were no large plates, just the small, but they matched this. And then I shared with you in the shop with me a ton of like large serving platters, round ones, rectangular ones. So you have a really nice option to really match all your things. So there's that. And these were only $1.50, really great value, because if you're gonna buy 4 plates at Marshall's, I think it's running you like $12.99 for 4. So, you know, for 6, you're still at half the price. And I think they're really nice and they're decent quality. So I'm at the checkout. I have this huge, oh my gosh, it was like a little, I went overboard because I hadn't been into Dollarama in such a long time other than that quick run. I honestly like just kept putting things in my cart. It was almost embarrassing. But I get to the checkout and the cashier was like, have you seen the Wella Professional products on the shelf? And I said, I did, but I kind of like passed it up because I just didn't think I'd be interested. She said, oh, it's so nice for your hair. And she highly recommended it. She said that she had purchased it. So this box was $4 and it has, I think they sell for $50 to $100 online, but don't quote me. This is what I was informed of. But Wella, I don't know if it's coming through here, is a really like well-known professional line of hair products. And I think she said that I'm supposed to put this in my hair to nourish it. And they come in little vials, she was explaining. So we'll see. If anyone has any feedback on it, share it with me. I'm always happy to hear. And anything to make my hair a little bit shinier and healthier. All right, I want to tell you, do not buy this. Do not buy this. This is actually, I have one and I was super excited. I thought, well, I'll have another one on hand to gift it. I went to officially use the one that I have in my kitchen and it's officially garbage and I feel terrible. Not only that, because it's such a waste of landfill. Like I'm just tossing like an item out. It's not like I could donate it to, you know, a third or a thrift store or anything like that. It was a useless item. I highly, and almost they should be pulling these off the shelf. That is how bad they are. I don't know if anyone has had good luck with it, but I won't be gifting this to anybody. I'm almost like tempted to contact this company and say, you know, you should be ashamed of yourselves for having created such a useless product and filling our landfill with construction and that's how upset I am with this thing. That I've never talked bad about a product. Sometimes this user, just like the ability of a user, no, like, yeah, I'm so upset about that. It's also a threat to freaking like ripping and shredding your hands apart. Do not buy that thing. And if you do go buy it and then please tell me you bought it and you've either enjoyed using it, it's worked really well for you. Maybe I had a terrible first experience with the one that I bought, or that you absolutely despise the thing as well. But please, honestly, I do not feel incompetent. I use a ton of crafting material and tools and all sorts of things. And I just have never felt so threatened by a machine to lose my fingers and to actually like get anything done. Anyways, I've gone off on that one. Hand crew waffle cloths. This one here is $4 and it has they have 3 different shades. So I guess like a gray, a white, and a cream based color. Do you see that? Is it coming through? So that you can identify if you want to use one on hardwood, stone and tile, and laminate and vinyl. And I have never seen this at I've never seen it at our Dollarama. It looks like it's a brand name, not something that's typically found there. And because it doesn't say Dollarama or anything, and it has their own like company made in China, imported by Carmen Industries. If anyone else has ever tried these and they work, I was planning on using them with my stainless steel cleaner to actually clean my, yeah, that way, stove and oven and stuff, and just shine things up. And my any stainless steel appliance in the kitchen I think would work really nice. And then they're dedicated and they don't mix and match, because what I use, a product made by Sprayway, it just shines the product, but it has like, it's almost like an oil. It says not oil. based, but it feels kind of like it has that smooth, and I don't ever want to put that on my mirrors because then, oh my gosh, that would be a mess. I think a disaster. I'll leave the link down below if you want to check out the product. It is absolutely beautiful. It leaves no fingerprints or smudging. My fridge is covered with wood, but I know a lot of fridges are stainless steel fronts, and the same as like stainless steel on my kitchen, on the oven and the stove. Oh my gosh, the microwave. I can't speak. The microwave and the oven. And so you just give it a nice wipe and there's no smudging, or the, you know, the front of your dishwasher. I got some of these Bonnie's Original Jumbo seeds. So these are $1 at Dollarama and $1.25 at Dollar Tree. And some of them have been having stickers that say $1.50 at Dollar Tree. I don't know. I like sunflower seeds, especially in the summer. I don't know why, but I enjoy eating them sometimes just to pass the time. I'll be reading a book and I'll have sunflower seeds or something outdoors. So I grabbed a bag just to keep busy, and then I got some rice crackers. These have gone up in price. I used to pay $1 for them, and they've gone up to $1.25. And I don't imagine anything really staying at $1 or even $1.25. And this is just my prediction coming from my experience shopping at these stores for many years. The fact that Dollarama has had some $1 products still is actually pretty impressive, because Dollar Tree has increased, as we all know, the prices to $1.50 for most items besides snacks, you know, and drinks, and some food items at Dollar Tree. But their crafting supplies and all of those goodies have all gone to $1.50. I can't imagine Dollarama is going to stay with a lot of their craft goodies that we still are able to find for $1.25 for much longer. That's my prediction. I think that we will start to see a transition. So tapes and you know, different things, adhesives and wood pieces and stuff like that. I do not see Dollarama staying at $1.25. Anyone else have any insight or feedback on what you think the prediction is coming with Dollarama? Knowing that they've already gone to their $5 and knowing Dollar Tree's already increased all of their crafting goodies to $1.50. Michael's, we don't even want to talk about that. And we don't have the competition that Americans have, right? With Joann's and Hobby Lobby and all of those stores. So I do not foresee Dollarama staying at $1.25 with a lot of their craft goodies. If you're a crafter or any of those things, I really, really probably recommend that you just buy the things that you might need if it's going to save you a little bit in the long run. Because tape and stuff like that, right? You just, I don't know. Anyways, pumice stone. I love cleaning the freaking toilets and my sinks, my ceramic sinks, not stainless steel, with the pumice stone. And to be honest with you, I am preferring the ones that, these are $1.25. Again, less expensive than Dollar Tree, right? Dollar Tree is now $1.50 for a pumice stone. I'm going to buy it at Dollarama, but I don't see these things staying at $1.25. This is where I was kind of going with my conversation here. If you haven't seen my video on how I clean the toilets, we live on well water, so I get a lot of mineral deposits, especially iron and sulfur. And there's discoloring, and if I don't keep up with it, you definitely get a buildup, a mineral buildup, a rim, or a line or a rim in the inner part of the toilet, and it drives me crazy. This will remove it. And I've shared with you on the channel, and I know lots of other people know this little tip. It will not scratch, but make sure your pumice stone is wet, and you know the sink is wet or the toilet is wet, and do not cross. I mean, have your own for your toilet, have one for your sink, I think, because that's pretty self-explanatory. But oh, my daughter's into these hand fans, so I actually found this one for $2. She was looking for one, and this is the Canada Day one. It's with the Canada Day stuff. And then they had, I think, a 3 or a 4 pack at Dollar Tree. I'll see what which ones end up being better quality, but I did buy both. Okay, let's talk a little bit about these. I am so finicky with how glass cup, well, this is not glass, but how cups feel on the top. And I did a little test. I made sure that these were all smooth. Not all of them were in the store, so make sure that there's like nothing that's going to like cut you. But how beautiful are these? And I found them at Home Sense, similar ones, and they were like $3.99 or $4.99. No, not much difference in price. These were $3 each. I passed them up at Home Sense. Then I went back in, or Home Marshall's, one of the stores, or the combos. I went back in, and then they were long gone. And then of course it was in my head, and I'm like, oh, I should have bought it, and that's the same. You know how it is. Marshalls, if you don't buy it when you see it and return it if you don't want it, you're missing out. So then I went back in and I'm like, oh, I wish I had bought those wine glasses. They're just so cute, and you don't have to just have wine in them, but you can have a nice drink, a non-alcoholic beverage, and they're just fun for the outside. And they look like they have this iridescent bubble effect. Very, very pretty. I think Dollarama really did a great job with that. And then they also had, so they had the wine glasses, and then they had the tumblers, and then they had the really tall cups. Anyways, I'm obviously obsessed with trying to get my patios in order here and living the outdoor life this summer. So I have goals. And I'm obviously feeling like, you know, I need a vacation out there. So also, these are $1.25. They are little freezer cubes. You can see the jelly in there kind of moving around. These you just freeze, and then you can put them in your cooler or your lunch pack if you have something that you want to keep cool. My daughter liked the idea, so we grabbed one. Oh, and then I got one of these. These are $2.50, and I will be honest with you, I almost purchased a very similar dish at Marshall's for $10. Very similar. I honestly wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. $2.50, the same size, the same height. The only thing is the pattern is a little bit different, but I mean, I'm loving it. I'm just loving it. And so these are one of the items I do regret not buying more of. They sold out so fast. $1.75 each off of, look at the style. So $1.75 each with a little mini stand. So cute on a little wooden board. I just think it's gonna look, I just love it. It has a little bit of this like mustardy off white cream. I just absolutely, they did such a great job. So they had these, and I should have got 3 because I think it would be really cute if you have like onions, you know, some pickled onions, some pickles and stuff like that. If you have condiments or something to serve, and you have them on a little wooden platter. They had larger bowls to match it. I did not buy it, of course, all gone. So if you go back, if you see them when you want them, buy them, because when you go back, they won't be there. All right, so I wanted to show you that they have these as well, and I actually prefer these ones because I think they're nice, they're larger. These are $4 for 3, and I bought them because they match some of my cups that I have already for the outdoor patio. And you know, these do fall and they may break, and they're hard to come across throughout the year. So if I want to be prepared, I just thought, let me get my stuff in order. I got 2 sets of these, and there's a green stem, a pink, and a orange in this one, and there was orange, a pink, and blue. And again, these colors, I had bought cups, the tumblers at Costco, a big box. Actually, my husband had gifted it to me one day. When he went into Costco, he comes home with, he's like the best. He'll come home, he's like not a shopper at all. We are the complete opposite. He does not enjoy shopping like I do, but when he does shop, he goes in with a purpose, and he'll like come, if he goes to Costco on his own, he'll come home with new kitchen appliance and new plates and cup and all sorts of stuff. He'll just be like, here, I bought all of these things. So I'm the deal hunter, and he's like, if I like it, he buys it. So he comes home and he had bought this beautiful set, and I was like, oh, I'm not really like loving the colors on the tumblers. In my head, I'm like, I'm more of a neutral. I'm so boring. Like, give me a clear cup and I'm happy. But I actually think they're fun. And if you have company and you're outside on the patio, I think the colors are fun. And so to go with the tumblers that he purchased, I'll give you a little snippet picture from Costco from those. I thought these would be, you know, they would just suit or balance or tie them all together, right? So there was that. And then, oh dear, I have so many little things. Oh, let's go with this one. Do you have anything else in this bag? No, okay. So the packet, freeze me, no ice packs needed ever. You literally throw this, I couldn't believe this, $4 at Dollarama, made by packet. You literally toss this into your freezer, and you just put your, it's like thermal insulated, and you just then put your bottle of wine in there. So I love 2 things for this. If you're going to someone's house this summer and you're bringing a bottle of wine or whatever it is, okay? And you want to keep it cold on your transportation over. You know, you want to arrive with a cold beverage to hand over or to be opened or whatever it is. You get to keep it cold. The second thing is if you're going on a picnic, you get to keep it cold. But also, if you're outside on your patio and it's nice and hot, but you want to keep a drink cold outside for anyone serving, I know that they have those that you can wrap around the bottles. I just don't know if they're so practical. If you keep it in here, I mean, and then you pull it out, pour it, put it back, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'm just like needing things just because they look cool and fun, but maybe you're on, you know, you understand.
I'm going to leave this video a little bit abrupt because I had so many Dollarama goodies that the video was almost an hour long. So I broke it up into two, and I'm sharing here a DIY with you that is a full tutorial on the channel as well if it interests you. Anyways, thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, everyone. Bye for now.
Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna